In the quiet expanse of the Ural Mountains in Russia, beneath the whispering winds and the shadow of dense forests, a secret was brewing. It was the 1950s, a time when the world was steeped in the fog of the Cold War, and the Soviet Union was racing toward a technological future fueled by nuclear energy. Little did anyone know that this drive for progress would lead to one of the most catastrophic nuclear accidents in history, a tale that would be shrouded in mystery and cover-up. Nestled in this remote wilderness was the Mayak Production Association, a facility dedicated to producing plutonium for the Soviet nuclear arsenal. The facility was bustling with activity. Its workers, many of them unaware of the dangers that loomed, labored in the shadows of their government's ambitions. But within the depths of the complex, a catastrophic series of events was about to unfold. On the fateful day of September 29, 1957, the clock struck 10 a.m. Inside a concrete storage tank designed to hold radioactive waste, a chemical reaction began to brew. Over time, the tank had become overcrowded with dangerous waste, and the mixture had been heating up. Safety protocols had been ignored, and as the pressure built, it reached a critical point. Suddenly, without warning, the tank exploded in a cataclysmic blast that could be heard miles away. The explosion unleashed a massive cloud of radioactive material into the atmosphere, spreading across the landscape like an invisible spectre. It was a plume of poison, drifting over towns and villages, carrying with it the potential for devastation. The townspeople of Kyshtym, a small community situated just a few kilometers from the facility, were blissfully unaware of the horror unfolding just beyond their horizon. In the aftermath, confusion reigned. The Soviet government, desperate to contain the situation and protect its image, moved swiftly to cover up the disaster. They cordoned off the area, prohibiting anyone from entering, and warned the local population of the dangers of the invisible enemy now lurking in their midst. Evacuations were ordered, but many residents were left behind, kept in the dark about the true nature of the disaster. In the following weeks and months, as the radiation spread, mysterious illnesses began to plague the locals. People reported strange symptoms, unexplained illnesses, severe skin burns, and in some cases, sudden deaths. The fallout was real, but the truth was obscured by layers of government secrecy. It wasn't until years later, in the 1970s, that the true magnitude of the Kyshtym disaster began to emerge. Western scientists and journalists stumbled upon the remnants of the disaster, and the full extent of the contamination was revealed. The area surrounding the Mayak facility became one of the most polluted places on Earth, leaving an indelible mark on the health and lives of those who lived nearby. Today, the Kyshtym disaster stands as a haunting reminder of the perils of nuclear energy and the shadows cast by government secrecy. The forests of the Urals continue to whisper their ancient tales, but beneath their beauty lies a darker history, a story of ambition, disaster, and the invisible scars left in the wake of humanity's relentless pursuit of power. And so, the legend of Kyshtym lives on, a cautionary tale echoing through time, urging future generations to tread carefully in the face of technological advancement.